Joe Hopkins here, and I am holding a Grote hollow body guitar. On Amazon, this is, I think it says hollow body jazz guitar. I bought it a while ago. When I bought it, it was about $200-ish. I just looked up on Amazon. This model right now is like $250. But they have other guitars, including other hollow bodies in other colors and whatnot, that are a little bit less money. This is the most expensive one they actually have on Amazon right now. It wasn't that way when I bought it, but it is now. It's the one with the trapeze tailpiece. And, you know, when I originally reviewed it, I gave it a positive review, but I figured we'd take a second look. I've been playing it for a while, and I do like it. I like the way it looks. You know, it stays in tune pretty good. The neck is good. The frets are good. It's a solidly good guitar. It is definitely, as far as guitars go, very good, especially for the money, except for, here's the except for. After I reviewed it, I started having problems with it, with the electronics. It got to where I turn on the neck pickup, I have to tap it to get it to come on. Something's loose, right? And then that was it at first. Just you tap it a couple times, it pops on, and then everything worked fine. Didn't matter if you switched back and forth or changed volumes, tone, whatever. It all worked, right? Once you just tapped it that first time. That's changed. Normally I demo these guitars for you guys, right? I can't demo it because it's gotten weird, right? At first, you know how hollow bodies are. You got to be careful with feedback, and sometimes you get a lot of feedback with hollow bodies when you play them through amps. But I didn't have too much trouble with that at first, but the trouble got worse and worse and worse until it's even feeding back on clean channels, you know? It doesn't matter how much I turn the volume down, how much I reduce the gain on a clean channel, dirty channel, whatever. Doesn't matter at this point. The thing just hopelessly feeds back. And it has made it very difficult to play, especially since now the pickups just turn off and on randomly whenever they feel like it. This would be an excellent guitar if I changed the electronics. Because, I mean, this is more than just a short. This is more than just something's loose. This is more than just, it's a hollow body and hollow bodies feed back, because it's been getting worse. And now it's just, it's unplayable. I mean, you know, it's a hollow body, so you can still play it. You get some sound through the sound holes. It's semi-hollow anyway. But I can't demo it for you guys because I plug it in, it goes nuts. It doesn't do that if I don't use an amp, if I use an amp sim. But even with that, the pickups keep cutting off and back on. I mean, that's kind of a problem. So, yeah, as far as reviewing goes, I guess it'll be a short review since I'm not going to play it because I can't play it. But I'll give you guys a few thoughts on it. First of all, the action could be a little bit better too. I've got this adjusted about, the bridge adjusted about as far down as it'll go, and it just, that is what it is, but it's not terrible. It's pretty much okay. I'd like it a little bit lower, but that's all right. Overall, it's a pretty decent guitar. If you bought one of these, maybe I just got something with bad electronics in it, right? Now, when I did play it, the pickups are nothing special. They're nothing spectacular. They didn't wow me, but they're good. You know, especially for the price, they're good. And now they're, I mean, as far as the sound goes, they're good. But now they're nothing. They don't even come on half the time. So, yeah, if somebody out there wants a good-looking guitar, because it looks good, it's good-looking. I mean, right now it's kind of wall art for me. If you don't mind replacing electronics, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt with a hollow body, you know, solid bodies. They got the cutouts on the back, and you can get to the electronics. With these, you got to fit them through these F-holes and, you know, run stuff through there. If you don't mind replacing electronics, right, this could be a really good guitar. It could be, because the guitar itself is pretty good. It could be a bit better, but it's overall, it's pretty good. But to be honest with you, there are so many more options in this price range where the guitar works so much better, where the pickups sound better than these did when they were working. I'd say Firefly is a better option than this. Xavier through Guitar Fetish, they have hollow bodies, better option than this. There are quite a few guitars and guitar brands out there that I think are better options in this. Harley Benton is excellent. They sell hollow bodies around the same price range, and they're just better guitars. Right out of the box, they sound better, they play better, and I've never had an issue with any of my other guitars like this, from Harley Benton or Firefly or Xavier, any of them. I've never had these issues, but I'm having them with this one. This is just, I don't know. It's a shame. I'm really sad about it. This is the only hollow body I have. I owned, once upon a time, a really nice hollow body. It was a pre-1970 Maserati Celebrity. And I never should have sold it, but I loved it, and I've always loved hollow body guitars. I thought, I'll get one, and I got this one, and I regret it now. I wish I'd gotten something better. Wish I'd gotten a Firefly or a Harley Benton hollow body instead of a Grote. Mostly because I don't really feel like replacing the electronics just to make it work. If it's replacing the electronics to make it better, I could see it. But just to make it work, I don't know. That bugs me. That feels like I got gypped, you know? But what can I say? You win some, you lose some. And I might eventually replace the electronics in this, but for the meantime, it's a good-looking guitar. I'm going to hang it up on my wall and look at it. But yeah, everything else on it's good. The frets are actually pretty good. They're really good, fairly level. I checked them. You know, you got one or two frets or maybe a hair high, but not much. If it weren't for the electronic sucking, it would be awesome, but it's not. Sorry. Most of my reviews are much more positive, you know? I don't usually find a dud. I usually get pretty good guitars, and when a guitar does have a problem with it, it's usually something pretty minor. But this one, not minor. That's like, it's an electric guitar. The electric stuff is supposed to work. It's half of electric guitar, unfortunately. So I would love to play it for you, but that's that, right? If you want, I don't know, check out Grote. Maybe it was just this one. You never know. Everybody sells a dud once in a while. And I know that because I review guitars and people leave comments. And I find that some people get really good guitars. I usually do. And every now and then somebody gets one that's just a lemon. It happens. Happens with everything, right? So I got a lemon. I don't know if all Grotes are lemons or if it's just mine. But they do have other guitars on Amazon that you could try out, and most of them are cheaper. Like I said, this one went up in price for some reason. I don't know why the trapeze tailpiece makes it worth so much more than their other guitars, that it has to go, you know, what was it? Their others are like $209, and this is about $249, so it goes up by 40 bucks just because of the tailpiece. I don't know. Maybe I got it on sale originally. I don't really remember, but it is what it is. I hope you guys found this informative. I'm not trying to sour you on any particular brand. This is just my experience. You might have a different one. And yeah, I'll be doing more reviews in the future with guitars that work that I can play. Subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, love you guys. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.